What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video here on the Water Juice channel. Welcome back to episode number 4. Yeah, of the Bust to Ballers rebuild here on Madden 21 on the PC. That is right, we are back with another episode, and we are in the 2010 regular season, about to start simulating to the 2010 playoffs. Hopefully this year, unlike last year, we make the playoffs. I don't know. Our team didn't really get that much better, except for guys just growing in overall. That's about the only way that we got a little bit better. So maybe this year will be different. Maybe we just needed 1 year to get everybody's overall high enough to make the playoffs. Maybe we sneak in as a wild card team. I don't know. We'll have to find out in time as we simulate. But make sure to smash that like button, notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club. Let's get into the video. All right, here we are in week number 3 of the 2010 regular season. And as you can see, we are 2-0. 2-0 on this young season. Much better than our start last year, which was 0-2. Our team has grown to a 76 overall, 80 offense, 73 defense, so that's much better than what we were last season, obviously. Vince Young is an 81, Reggie Bush 86, Devin Hester 76, 81 for Ted Ginn, 76 for Dwayne Bowe. DeBrickashaw is a 91, Jeremy Zutas 75. Everybody's looking good on the offense. On defense, Keith Rivers has got a superstar X Factor now, so that's Pog. He's 81. He's our best defensive player right now, besides Albert Hainsworth. And then we've got Al Woods, who's got hidden potential, so that could be star, superstar, something like that. That's going to be huge, especially for when Albert Hainsworth retires. On the corner side, we could hopefully have some more growth from our corners. Tremont Williams is a rookie this year, so hopefully he starts to grow pretty well. Darius Butler needs to start growing. On the free safety side, or just on the safety side in general, we're looking solid, but I would like to see some growth out of Major Wright. I know he's not going to start this season, but maybe if he starts to get a little bit higher in overall, he can surpass Charles Godfrey and then start. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. On the linebacker side, we could do with a better second middle linebacker because of the system that we run, but we're going to have to wait and see for the draft on that probably. Other than that, I think we're doing just fine. And we are ready to simulate. Let's check out the 2011 draft class. Obviously, you guys already know who the 2011 draft class has in it. Cam Newton, Von Miller, Marcel Darius. But we're not here. We're not here for any of those guys. We are here for guys like Jake Locker, Blaine Gabbert, Christian Ponder, Ryan Mallett. I scouted Colin Kaepernick just because I wasn't sure what you guys consider Colin Kaepernick to be. Do you consider him to be a bust? Do you consider him to be like untapped potential maybe? I don't know. So I scouted him anyway. I'm probably not going to get him because we had him in the Browns series for a little bit. So I'm probably not going to get Kaepernick anyway. I just scouted him just in case. Running backs we could look at. Possibly Michaela Shore could be an option. Stephen Ridley. Who else is down here? Jaquiz Rogers, Evan Royster could be an option. Anybody down here? Brandon Sane. That's about it for running backs. Ryan Williams, I guess, could be an option too. As for the wide receivers, Jonathan Baldwin probably would be an option. Greg Little, Austin Pettis, Cecil Shorts. Who's down here? Niles Paul. He did okay in the league. He didn't do crazy good. Andre Holmes. Probably not Ricardo Lockett. I guess Ricardo probably would fit in there. I would count Ricardo as fitting this situation. Tight ends, there's really just Jordan Cameron. I wouldn't count Lance Kendrick in there. Virgil Green, probably not. Out of the guys that I'd be willing to draft, Jordan Cameron would probably be the only one. And he only didn't pan out because he got hurt a lot. And then when he came back from injury, he was never really that good anymore. On the offensive line, there's never really a lot of offensive linemen this early in the draft, or this early in the series that we could count as busts. So maybe like a Joe Barksdale or an Orlando Franklin. These top 3 guys not busts, so they don't count. Doesn't count. Daniel Kilgore, I guess, would count. Maybe. Just because he wasn't that great. Then I'd be just grasping straws here. Brandon Fusco, maybe. That's another maybe one on that one. Right guards, Andrew Jackson probably. Ricky Henry. Right tackles, Gabe Karimi probably, because he's projected first round and I've never heard of him, so he definitely would count. Ja Reed probably counts. James Brewer counts. Derek Newton counts. Maurice Hurt counts. There's a few options on the offensive line. On the defensive side of the football, it's going to be rough because Brooks Reed probably is the best one out of these guys that counts. Carl Klug probably does. That's about it for guys that'd be willing to draft. On the right-hand side, Daquan Bowers, Sam Acho. That's probably about it. Maybe you count Alan Bailey, but I mean Alan Bailey was a solid player. On the defensive tackle side, we're probably going to need to draft another defensive tackle, so we got to look closely into this. Maybe a Corey Leggett, Phil Taylor probably. Although Phil Taylor had a decent career, I'd probably count Phil Taylor. I would definitely count Phil Taylor. Drake Nevis, Kenrick Ellis, not Lawrence Guy, Chris Nealed, whatever. Nealed? Chris Nealed? I never heard of him. Actually, I probably have. Ian Williams, guys like that count. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Left outside linebackers. Not really a lot that I'd be willing to draft. Martez Wilson, I guess, maybe. Akeem Dent. Middle linebackers. Kelvin Shepard, Jonas Mutan. I probably wouldn't count Mason Foster. Craig Robertson, maybe. Nick Bellore. I definitely would count Alden Smith. Would I count Alden Smith? That's a tricky one. That's a tricky one because he was one of the best linebackers in the league until he had some off the field issues. And then came back and didn't really, he played good, but he didn't play like back to what he was playing as. So you know what? No, that's too much. That's too much cheese. That's too much. I won't go for Alden Smith, even though he kind of rides that line of what we're trying to do here. Casey Matthews. Who else is on here? Nobody really else. Corners, we got Ross-I Dowling, Aaron Williams, Marcus Gilchrist probably, Brandon Harris, Chris Culliver. There's a lot of potential for corners here. Chimney Chikwa, Buster Screen, not Richard Sherman. Is there anybody down here? There probably is. Nah, doesn't look like it. Free safeties, we got guys like Jaquan Jarrett, Colin Jones, Will Hill probably fits that. Maybe not. Ron Parker might fit that. I don't know. Strong safeties, Quentin Carter, Chris Prozinski, Ahmad Black, David Sims. There's not a lot of options. There's not a lot of options here. Kickers, all these kickers are pretty decent. They're not really busts. And same for punters too. So we won't go for any of those guys. But we do have all of our draft picks back, so that is good. That's very good. We have a first-round pick this year, so hopefully we can use that to get a bust, which is just weird to say. that we have to try and draft a bust. But that's what this series is. So that's everything that we needed to recap. So now it's time to simulate this 2011 or this 2010 season, excuse me. And I'll meet you guys back at the end of the season when hopefully we are in the playoffs. All right, bring you guys back in because we are at the week 17 of the 2010 regular season, and as you can see by our record, we are 9-6. Yeah, we are actually in contention for the #1 seed in the entire NFC. So that is completely shocking to me. When I was simulating this, we started out, I think it was 5-0. We started out like 5-0 and then we lost. And then we just went like on this big losing streak, and we managed to get to 9-6. So we held the #1 seed in the NFC for like, I don't know, maybe like 14 weeks of the season, and we just recently lost it. So we are very much in pursuit of this #1 seed for God knows how we are in position for the #1 seed. I mean, our best player on offense is Reggie Bush, besides the Brickshot Ferguson. And other than that, we really don't have that great of an offense. I mean, it's good. It's good enough to get us 9 wins, apparently. I don't know how it's good enough to get us 9 wins. I mean, our offensive line's kind of just it's average. We got 3 pretty decent wide receivers. Other than that, that's about it. 1 good running back. Our defense is okay. I don't know how this team has 9 wins. This I haven't changed much. I don't think I changed anybody in the starters. Like, none of these starters have changed from year 1 to year 2. They've just grown in overall. That's the only difference. Yeah. The only difference is Keith Rivers is now a superstar X Factor instead of a star. I think he was just a star last season. But the only change is Tramon Williams is now starting corner. That's literally the only change. The only thing that's different is they've grown in their overalls, and that's gone from winning 7 games to adding 2 more games onto that, making that 9 wins, and now possibility for the #1 seed in the NFC. We are tied with both the Buccaneers and the Vikings. Everybody's 9-6 right now, so we need to win this game against the Seahawks in Week 17 to at least keep us in the hunt and give us that little bit of a chance to possibly not have to play a wild card game. So I can't believe the turnaround. I don't know what it is. In the last series, in the Browns series, we were bad in year #1, and then in year #2, I think we won the Super Bowl. So I don't know what the difference is from year 1 to year 2 in these series, but year 2 seems to be the magic season for us to turn things around. So hopefully we can go and beat the Seahawks and not have a complete choking game like I did last season against the Cardinals in Week 17. So hopefully we can beat the Seahawks, make that 10-6, and then give us that little bit of a chance to make the #1 seed. So let's go play the Seahawks. Smash that like button and notification bell and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club. Let's go play these Seahawks, baby. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It is Week 17. It is big time, game time, because we got to win. We've got to win this game to get us to 10-6 and give us a chance at the #1 seed. And it's not going to help if we get sacked like that. So we can't be doing that. We can't be doing things like that. But this is the first drive of the game for either team. And we need to start out big. We need to start out with a touchdown to enforce these guys. Or we need to start with a 4th down. That works too. That works as well. Let's hopefully not give them great field position here. Kellen Winslow! Yes, baby! Kellen Winslow for the big dub. That was a risky throw right there. Very, very risky throw. All right, let's get back into our offense now. We don't have to throw the football as much as we just did on that first couple of downs there. Let's get back into our offense. Give Reggie Bush the ball. Run some no huddle. Get some Z-post, Y out running. That's an interception. Oh, Ted Ginn! Teddy boy, let's go, my man. He stepped up and caught that football. He probably should not have caught it because it should have been an interception. But I'll take it. Give that to Reggie. Let him juke inside and get brought down. Thought I might have had something there. Thought I might have had it. 1,000 rushing yards this season for Reggie. Good job, Reggae Bush. It's a Reggae Bush. All right, you think they're going to see if I hot route Ted Ginn for a streak? You think they're going to catch that? And then I hot route Dwayne Bowe for a slant just to give me another option? Oh, they were ready for it. They were ready for it. Throw that away. Throw that bad boy away. I got none. I don't want none unless you got buns, hun. All right, I'm looking at either Plaxico or Hester here. Maybe Bowe if he gets open down the seam. I'm going to have to step up in this pocket. Throw this to Plaxico. Let Plaxico get some work in. And he can't get in the end zone, but he gets down to the 4-yard line, runs some more no huddle. I might be able to run this in with Vince Young. That might be Pogger move. Or I get a stupid, whatever it's called, penalty. Intentional grounding, yeah. I'm sorry, okay? I didn't want to take the sack. I panicked. Can you blame me? All right, that's fine. We're at the 14. We're doing just fine. It's 2nd down and goal. We're working a lot of this clock in this first quarter, which is good. Oh, that's open space. That's open space for Vinnie Mac. Get in there, big boy. Okay, he wasn't running as fast as he probably could have, but he's down at the 2. Let's run some slants. Somebody's going to be open here. Whether it's Plaxico or Dwayne Bowe, somebody is going to be open in the middle. It's going to be intercepted. That wasn't supposed to happen, okay? So the Seahawks only turned it into 3 points, which is, that's good. They only turned my interception into 3 points. Very, very useful. Throw this here. Devin, did he get in? Ooh, Devin Hester. Coming off of that huge catch from Hester. It is now 3rd and 1. Let's see if we can get this first down here. I gotta get intentional grounding again. Why was he coming through wide open? Somebody's gotta block that man. Give me some time. Now it's 4th and 12, bro. All right, I wanted to get a little bit of punting in punt returning in with Devin Hester. I know we didn't get a lot of that or any of that last season, so let's get a little bit of punt returning action with Devin Hester. Oh, nothing, but we're in good field position. Our defense has done good enough to stop the Seahawks from scoring, so we got to score. 31 seconds left. Hopefully that gives us enough time to put this in the back of the end zone here. And if my defense, or if my offensive line could actually hold their blocks, we would be going a little bit better than what we are. Oh, this is frustrating. I don't have enough time to look around the field when I got to run out of the pocket right away because somebody gets deep into the backfield. Okay, here we go. This is a run play. This is a run play. Run, Vinnie Mac! God, you're so slow. What the heck? I need Lamar Jackson out here. That would have been a huge play if Lamar was running it. Was that a... I didn't pick Y, no. I like how I had to look down to know that I didn't pick Y. I got to throw this. And Dwayne Bowe drops it. Dwayne. Didn't you come to me earlier this season saying that you were the best wide receiver on this team? I didn't mean to waste that timeout because I called a punt. No! Ugh. I called a punt on accident and I had to call a timeout because I didn't want to punt the football. And I wasted that timeout. God dang it. Now we got to go for broke here. Get out of bounds. 7 seconds. 6-yard line. Good job, Dwayne. That's much better. That is much better than what you did previously. Okay, so now we're going to run a slant route again. I'm not going to throw an interception this time. I will not throw an interception this time. I will run a touchdown with Vince Young. Let's go. 1 second left. Vince Young, baby. Built different. All right, we're jumping back in on a 3rd down and inches. Middle third quarter, and he just broke through like nobody's business, bro. That was insane. But now it's a 4th down and 2. We lost 2 yards on that one because I didn't expect him to break through like that. He just bum rushed us. No, Vince, your throw on the run is not where it needs to be. Bro. All right, we've got a 3rd down and 6. Drew Stanton is the quarterback of the Seattle Seahawks. Hopefully, we can get into the backfield and stop him. It's a screen. Get to him, please. No. Oh, that's upsetting. All right, we managed to stop them on that drive, so it's still 7-3. This game is very gross. I don't know how far we're going to go in the playoffs, even if we get the #1 seed, because we are not looking very good at all. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. 7-3, start of the 4th quarter in Seattle. This game is ugly. My offensive line is struggling against this Seattle defensive line. I don't know what to do. There's not really anything I can do. I just got to try and get as many yards as I can. Oh, no, don't... no, why'd you stop running? You saw me going to the outside. You saw me going to the outside. What are we doing? All right, come on, make this field goal. Yes, okay, big field goal, big field goal. Let's go. That was big. All right, our defense turned over the Seahawks again, and it's 10-3. This touchdown more than likely ends this game. So step, set your feet, throw it to Dwayne Bowe, touchdown, game over, finally. This playoff is gonna be rough if we're playing like this though. 17-3, it is a 4th down and 11 for the Seahawks. Drew Stanton's in the backfield with Maurice Jones-Drew next to him. He throws that, and it's dropped by Tramon Williams. That could have been a pick, but it's a turnover anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. The Seahawks scored with a little over a minute to go, so now it's a 1-possession game, and they go for the onside kick. Dwayne Bowe is the man to do it, and that should ice this game. They have no more timeouts, so we should get the dub. All right, so Vince Young finishes 17-31, 235 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Not the best day for Vince, but we won the game, so I guess that doesn't matter. 19 rushes. I don't know what I'm saying. 19 rushes, 83 yards, no touchdowns for Reggie Bush, 1 touchdown for Vince Young. Dwayne Bowe had 6 catches, 70 yards, and a touchdown. On the defensive side, Keith Rivers with 9 tackles. Albert Hainsworth had a sack, and then Orlando Scandrick and Chris Long both shared a sack. We picked off Drew Stanton twice with Scandrick and Ellerby. And anything special? Nothing special. No, it doesn't look like it. Nope. So now we go to kicking. Connor Barth had a big day. 1 field goal and 2 extra points. Not a big day, but he had a big field goal. All in all, it is a good victory, even though it looked pretty ugly. I'm a little bit scared now of the playoffs. If we're going to play like that, where our offensive line can't hold anybody and I'm going to have to throw the ball quickly and get a bunch of intentional groundings, then we're not going to last very long in the playoffs. So wish me luck in the playoffs, because it's going to be rough. All right, here is the moment of truth. We are going to watch this simulation live. We are going to simulate the wild card to wild card weekend. Are we playing, or are we the #1 seed? Here it goes. What happens? We are playing in the wild card. The Vikings did win. The Buccaneers lost, though, so that's interesting. We are the #2 seed playing the Cardinals, who we lost to twice in simulation, so that's interesting. Hopefully we can play them better in an actual played game. This is going to be very, very interesting. 78 offense, 78 overall, 83 offense, 73 defense. We won the division, so we were guaranteed a playoff spot anyway, but I just wish we were the #1 seed. We had it in the bag, and we choked it. We lost a bunch of games during the season and just couldn't do anything about it. So that sucks, but we made the playoffs. We got a chance at the Super Bowl in year #2, which is absolutely crazy. So make sure you stay tuned for that episode. Hit that like button, notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club. That's it for me. Peace out. Thank you so much for watching. See ya!